Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever had somebody ask you, please be honest with me, and you wonder, do they really want to hear my honest opinion? Well, today me and DJ Hurricane, we're going to have a discussion about honesty. And I think you guys will really benefit from it. So before I even get into it, I'm going to ask you guys to please hit me with a subscribe. And at the end of this video, if you do like the content, hit me with a like also. At the end, not right now, I want to make sure it's a real like. But without further ado, let's get to it.
Breadman, full of vibes with a dead man, I mean, on your station.
My life is so beautiful. You know, say it's all about Breadman.
And I say this is the original Chronic saying. You're tuned into the original Breadman. Keep it locked. Rastafari said that. Ease out.
Yo, you don't know this is a girl Bad Girl Cecile representing for Breadman.
All who genuine Breadman, reroute them. And all who are touch, we mute them. Them no smoke, them no sick, them no have pink eye, but them yeah in red. Yeah man, Breadman. We're better than everything. All Steadman.
Yeah, you might think people are being honest a lot of time when they talk to you. But what is honesty nowadays? Because now, due to political correctness, we're not allowed to be...
What do you mean? We're not allowed to be honest? That's what you're trying to say?
Basically, we're not allowed to do... Now we have to...
Due to political correctness, we're
Yes,
not allowed to be honest.
We have to be overly considerate of each other's feelings, so we don't get to think rational thoughts anymore, because we always have to be considerate. We always have to edit what we say. And that takes away from the brutalness of honesty, I think. I could be wrong.
No, you're saying what? You gotta pretty up what you're saying?
Yes, and we pretty it up. Yeah.
Okay, put it this way though. But honesty doesn't... That's funny. I feel like I just heard this somewhere a couple of days ago or something. Where it said honesty doesn't mean you have to be brutal about it. Like, yeah, I did hear somewhere. It was a reel that I was watching, and basically this gentleman was saying that his friend, she had like a show or whatever like that. Let's say you're a DJ,
Yes.
right? DJ Hurricane was speaking to it right now. And let's say you have a party, you invite me to the party. I come there and you playing, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the party now, you come and you say, yo, what did you think? Now, I could be honest and I would be like, yo, you wasn't reading the crowd or like that or something like that. But right now, you on the top of your way, you got your family around you or like that. I don't need to be honest to you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so
understood.
So for political correctness now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be like, yo, I enjoy coming out and seeing you work, bro. I enjoy coming out and seeing you work. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then tomorrow I'm gonna tell you my real critique of like, yo,
But
this would have like, I don't gotta be brutal with it, but like, yo, stop f***ing DJ because you don't know what the f*** you're doing. I don't gotta be like that to you.
oh no, you
know what
don't
I'm
have
saying?
to.
But I could tell you, if I'm a friend, you give constructive criticism. I could tell you, be like, yo, bro, to make your shit a little bit better, when you see this and whatever like that, do that and whatever.
Do this
like
and
that.
do
That
this.
should be.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, Leon, and keep it a stack with you. A lot of people, like even when you figured it out and you politically put it in a little package and you hand it to them, they still get offended because the truth is actually, it comes with a little sting to where the truth has to have a little effect on you, like mentally, like for it to be an honest truth.
What you're saying for
It has to involve
for it to
change.
resonate with the person that you
Resonate.
you got to make it sting.
No,
to
you
them
don't
or
have to
whatever.
make it sting, but the truth itself, no matter how you fold it and put it in the origami shape, it's gonna have a little sting to it because it's the truth. The truth is like a sword. Like it's gonna have that sting to it.
The truth is the truth, and some people take the truth a different, especially when it's coming as criticism, like what we're
Yes,
talking about.
especially.
So
Yeah.
a person can take constructive criticism and be like, "Oh no, you don't know what you're talking about," blah blah blah, whatever like that. You're talking about. I'm assuming you're talking
Yes,
about
that,
those
exactly. You know exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, with those people, Bro, you know what it is already.
Yeah, you have to be politically correct. Like you have to kind of spin it to
It's not even politically correct. Me personally, if I know a person like that, if I've ever given them constructive criticism, and I'm not insulting you, I'm just telling you, yo, bro, look at this. Maybe look at it this way or whatever like that, and you take that as a slight
insult.
You know what I'm saying, or I'm insulting you or whatever like that. The next time you come to me and ask me for my opinion, I'm gonna be like, bro. Last time or whatever, you sure you want this? It seems like you don't. I'm gonna tell you straight up, because that's the only thing I could be honest. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, you don't look like you could take this.
Yeah,
because I got some more of that shit I got last time for you.
You know
what I'm saying? And you don't even look like you could take that. So
you gotta hit him with the Jack Nicholson.
We just gotta be real with people. That's what I'm saying. Be real with people. Make them realize what the realness is.
I just realized after worldly experience, like after a certain age, I realized why the therapists ask you through the whole session questions. They don't advise you. They literally ask you the whole thing because they don't want to irritate you. They don't want to put on any kind because they have to be honest because it's their job.
No. All right, let me let you finish.
Yeah, they don't want you to feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, instead of actually being truthful to you, they just ask you so you figure out the truth for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But the truth comes with a little sting. Like a little ounce. You know what I mean? It's not to be offended, but if I ask your advice and you at the end of it, like the advice, it doesn't resonate. It doesn't leave a little sting. I know you don't care. You know,
well, if a person is going to a therapist and they trying to search for the truth, they're supposed to be like a little more receptive to the truth because they should be expecting that. You get what I'm saying? When you go to a therapist, if you go to a therapist and you want to argue with the therapist, then you got problems. Yeah. You got problems because you don't even know what you're doing now. Why you went there in the first place?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But when it's coming with the truth like that, it's like. As you're talking about how the therapist speaks and asks you questions and make you kind of figure it out for yourself. Sometimes that's good too because maybe I'm not a therapist, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know really what the therapist's mind frame is coming from, but if they're trying to say they already come to their conclusion, and instead of saying that, they said, let me steer you into seeing what I'm seeing is going on. It could be working like that, or it could be like, let me just ask the questions that I would ask myself if I was in your position. You know what I'm saying? And then we could get to the bottom of this. So some of those questions, the therapist probably doesn't even know the answer to those questions, but that person needs to ask that question to themselves.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's real therapy.
That makes sense.
That's real therapy.
That's probably what, that makes sense. I always thought it was because they didn't want to, hurt your feelings and, they had to be super politically correct based on the fact that we're paying them for the therapy. So, like, you're going to make me feel uncomfortable. I'm not going to come back for the next session. And considering some of them are like $500,000-$600,000 for 1 hour, like, I don't think they really get to, be like, are you asking my opinion or you but that's itself. Like, I think that, like, I personally think honesty or the truth itself should have a little, some significance. Like, I'm not going to say it's got to be hurtful, but it has to have some kind of significance to where it resonate with whoever you're trying to convey the message to. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really make any sense. We're just here bantering back and forth and wasting time just trying to accommodate feelings when that is the biggest thing that slows down humanity right now.
To me, if you're talking to somebody where you really feel like you got to be tiptoeing around their feelings like that, like are they that fragile? I don't know. Because to me, that's just, it's bound to happen then. It's bound to happen. And if that person, some people are like that, I guess, like
85% of society.
But they got to learn themselves then, and maybe they got to learn from a stranger. They got, you know what I'm saying? They got to see it for themselves, or they're gonna continue being in denial. But that's not something you could force. You can't force like that whole. What's that saying where you could lead a horse to water? Yeah, so you can't force a person to learn their life lessons, even if you see it and everybody around them see it, and they still can't see it.
Yeah.
That's just the journey that they gonna be on.
But I think that's that's what honesty is really. Like it's that
that's
little,
all you can do. You can just be honest with the person and then move on.
Just move on. But now society, we're not even allowed to be honest with each other. Because if you really think about it, we got to be so overly considerate of everyone's feelings now. Like we literally, we have like, not even as much as but in this American society, feelings take precedence over honesty. Like you want to be honest with somebody, but you know they're gonna take it to heart, so you kind of pull back a little bit, just not to deal with the aggression. You know what I mean? Like the aggression that's gonna come with it. You know, with how they're gonna react to how they're feeling at the point.
I don't know. People who know me, I don't know. People who know me, I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? If you really know me, and maybe there's some people that even know me and they don't talk to me no more because I was honest with them.
Yeah, because
there's some people that like that, but that's not like I said, move on. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. First of all, you're not supposed to be in my circle if you can't be honest with me. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
So if that's the way you think how it is, because to me, if I mess it up, my real friends around me need to tell me, like, yo, bro,
before it's too late,
you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need you to be honest with me, so that's all I can give you, because that's what I want from you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But everybody don't think like that. I wish they did, but everybody, I think, and then that's why that 85%, I don't like to put numbers, but it's just easier to deal with society by using numbers. Like 8 out of 10 people that I talk to can't handle the truth. They literally can't handle the truth to where, like, I'm now saying that whole 15% and all this stuff, that the 5%ers and all the other stuff that I hear on the internet. I'm beginning to start, you know what I mean, to believe a little bit, because stats are easy. You talk to 10 people. Mm-hmm. Then just multiply that by 100 or whatever. Just talk to 10 people and start, oh my goodness. And I've actually talked to 10 people, and 8 out of 10 people they can't handle the truth. They literally can't. They don't want it. They don't want to. I can't say they can't. They don't want to. They won't handle the truth. Like, why you gotta say it like that? And I'm like, what do you mean? That's not important about how I say it. The important part is at the end, the underline is you're messing up, and if you correct this fast as possible, you know what I mean? There's other stuff that you're going to mess up that you need to jump on. But right now, you're protecting yourself from this. And then, you know, there's other obstacles down the road. You're going to be, you know what I mean? By the time you start jumping into obstacles, you're going to be way behind the power curve already. So, like, just be honest. Like, honestly, I don't know. I think honesty just takes us through life a little easier.
All right, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that discussion. If you did, just leave a comment down below. If you have anything, I read all the comments. And right now, I'd ask you to give me that like if you really like the discussion. But as always, I'm going to ask you guys to stay positive and you will be blessed. Until the next episode, see ya.
Breadman, make myself your life, is not a dead man.